are you all? I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to discuss about the ionization potential. Actually, what do you mean by ionization potential? We can say that ionization potential means the amount of energy required to remove an electron from a gaseous atom. Means what? That means if you want to remove an electron, then we have to provide a sufficient amount of energy. That amount of energy is known as ionization potential. Suppose if you are taking octet, duplet and all. So to attain the octet, either octet or duplet structure, will some atoms will lose their electrons. Then is it possible simply going and taking? No, it's impossible. If you want to take out the electron, we have to provide sufficient amount of energy. Energy means in different forms: light energy, solar energy, chemical energy, like that, heat energy, etc. So when we provide sufficient amount of energy, atoms will release their electrons. That energy is known as ionization potential. So which are the factors affecting the ionization potential? First one is number of shells. So if the number of shells increase, ionization potential will decrease. Why? Because when the number of shells increase, if the number of shells increase, then the effect of the positively charged nucleus on the valence shell will decrease due to the shelling effect. Then the binding force or the attractive force in between the nucleus and these valence shell electrons will decrease. So there is no attractive force existing in between the nucleus and the outermost shell electrons. So if you provide a small amount of energy, then that atom will release its electrons. Second factor is nuclear charge. If the nuclear charge increase, then the effect of the nucleus on the valence shell also will increase. So if the effect of the nucleus on the valence shell increase, then the attractive force existing in between the nucleus and the valence shell electrons also will increase. Then it's impossible to take out the electrons easily. Then we have to supply large amount of energy. It means if the nuclear charge increase, ionization potential also will increase. Then second one, variation of ionization potential in periodic table. Suppose if you are taking a group, in a group as we move it from top to bottom, ionization potential will decrease. Why? Because in a period, as we know that the number of shells are increasing. If the number of shells increase, then the effect of the nucleus on the valence shell will decrease due to the shielding effect. Then the attractive force will decrease, and when we provide a small amount of energy, we can take out the electrons from the atoms. Then at the same time, if you move it from left to right in a period, ionization potential will increase, because we know that in a period as we move it from left to right, atomic size will decrease. If the atomic size decrease, then the effect of the nucleus on the valence shell will increase. The attractive force will be strong. Then it is impossible to take out the electrons easily. So if you want to take out, we have to supply a large amount of energy. So in a period, as we move it from left to right, ionization potential will increase. But in group, as we move from top to bottom, ionization potential will decrease. In a period, as we move from left to right, ionization potential will increase. Thank you.